Hello my friends, and welcome to your sight reading practice for this week. So this is going to be a lot like the staff practice, but I'm trying to level it up. So we're practicing a little bit more similarly to how you're going to play. So like when you're looking at your music and you're reading that music, I'm hoping that this is a little bit closer to that. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to show you one. Like this will be our first one. I want you to look at this. I want you to poke the notes on the piano. Doesn't matter what fingers you use, just find the notes. So think about your landmark. How far are you from the closest landmark? You can pause me if you need to. Find these notes on the piano and then we'll check your work. So your first note is going to be one below the top line, right? So it's one below top line Arnold, so you're here. And then we're stepping down to here. Then we're stepping back up again. Then we're leaping down, right? Skip one, down to here. And then an even bigger leap back up, right? So now we're on top line Arnold. Nice. All right. Whoopsie, I made that not in your view. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to think about where's your highest note, where's your lowest note, and see if you can make it so that your fingers can reach all of those notes without having to move. So you have a few options here, right? Because your highest note is going to be your top line Arnold, right? And your bottom note, your lowest note, is going to be this E here. So we're going to look here, and we're going to go, okay, this is top line Arnold. This is your E, right? So I can either put my pinky on my lowest note, which is a good option, or I can put my thumb on my highest note, which is also a good option if I'm using my left hand for this. So pick which one feels good for you, and then I want you to play those notes again. So I'll do this example with my pinky on the lowest note, but you're also welcome to do it with your thumb on your highest note. Nice job. All right, so the last step to this is I want to add a little bit of rhythm, because when you play your pieces, you have a little bit of rhythm, don't you? So we're going to make this into a blueberry and that into a rhubarb. So think about your rhythm. Blueberry, rhubarb. And going as slow as you need to with your same good fingering, you can go blueberry, rhubarb. Nice job. All right, next one. Here are your notes. You can pause me, poke around on the piano, find where your notes are. Thinking about landmarks, not worrying about fingering. And checking your work. We're going to be right in the middle of the bass clef staff on the dog, right? Leaping up and stepping down. Nice job. And again, we'll think about our highest note. Where's our highest note? And where's our lowest note? So our highest note is again, well, not again, it's a different note. It's going to be this one here, right below top line Arnold. And your lowest note is going to be right in the middle of the bass clef staff. So again, we have a 4-finger jump, a 4-finger span, right? So we can either put our pinky on the lowest note or our thumb on the highest note. I'm actually going to switch hands so that I'm using my right hand instead, because I want you to see that you can do your thumb on the lowest note or your pinky on the highest note, which is the opposite of for your left hand, right? So I want you to look again, maybe play with me this time with our good fingering. Ready, set, go. And again, you can pause me, you can rewind me, whatever you need to do. Let's add in some rhythm. So this time I chose to add in rhythms that were walks and runnings. So think about that. Whoopsie, let me adjust that so you can see it better. Ready? Running, walk, walk, running, walk. Should we try it together? Ready? Running, walk, walk, running, walk. Nice work, my friends. We'll do one more. Here's your third one. By this time, you should kind of know the drill, right? So you're going to poke around, pause me if you need to, but find all these notes. Think about whether you're moving in a step or a leap. Think about whether you're moving up or down. And checking your work, we'll go back to using our left hand this time because that's going to be a little bit easier for me here. So we're here, just below the dog, leaping up to just above the dog. Now we're on the dog and leaping down and stepping up and repeating. Nice job. So again, we're thinking about our highest note, thinking about our lowest note. Maybe you've already thought about that. Maybe you haven't. Pause me if you need to. And let's think about that fingering. So we're going to be just above the dog for our highest note, right? And we'll be a leap below the dog for our lowest note. We have a 4-note span, right? So I'm going to choose to put my thumb on the highest note this time, but you're also welcome to put your pinky on the lowest note if that's comfortable for you. So we're going to go again with our good fingering, going here. Nice job, and let me add some rhythm for you. All right, think about your rhythm before we go. This might be a little bit tricky. So here we have a gooey rhubarb pie, pie. You ready? Same good fingering. Gooey rhubarb pie, pie. Nice work, my friends. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful week.